was like the nonverbal bracelet thing, which then foreshadowed
That was lovely.
this.
Have you got one?
You got one?
Like I really, I wasn't that person gave, right? But it's like, if we had a bracelet.
I don't know, I felt like slightly unclear.
Got it.
But also like if we had it, like
If we all had it.
yeah.
In that assumption,
The
you,
shaking was what made it unclear. I think just showing
Right, if you guys had
like,
it.
yeah. Because then when you got the circle and I was like, I was still shaking.
Oh, right.
there is a question about like, especially when we're touching shoulder, like, am I shaking it?
Yeah.
Oh, I have
So
shit.
funny.
Which-
Did you slip the body and patting?
Which I thought is like, that's a funny,
It's so funny.
unresolved thing.
It was like oil and weird.
Yeah. Because then sometimes someone would remember behind me and
Right.
I was like, oh yeah, I
I'd say yes to if you're dragonflying, you're dragonflying, you know?
Almost time.
It also felt clear this time. One of my notes when the first one was that this is exhausting. That's because I've been dancing for. I didn't sleep much last night. So this is more accessible for people. Just hand, as opposed to having to do this.
That's cute too, yeah.
Yeah.
That's really cute. I like this.
And then, what was the other one? You had great eyes.
Yeah.
It was very like, come on, do it with me. Yeah, which I think was very clear. It's like, and like, adding a tone of mischievous and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, that's just isn't it?
Yeah.
Can you believe it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I agree. I think on the levels of communication, like you both went really far to try to be clear and like gentle slash mindful and encouraging with us. Like immediately your eyes were like, I'm not threatening. I'm happy to be here. Happy to see you. We're trying something. Come with me. So that initial burst is like, just to know that there's a lot of communicative power. This gesture really landed. I noticed you didn't immediately walk with us.
Because I was stuck here. I was like, what?
Are we just doing this
Yeah.
on the side?
Yeah.
There could be a.
I just wanted like, it was like it's a taking it as a signifier of a bracelet,
Yes.
and then making it a dance, and then maybe then it could just be a clear drop once you make it to a
So
circle.
can you just show us that really quick? What would that look like?
So it'd be like,
Yes. Pause right there. Excellent. Absolutely. What's notable about that is that you approached us, so it was clear you were speaking to us. I think even if you had an approach, I was already paying attention to you, but the approach confirmed something between us. You went like this, and immediately I was thinking wristband, and then you pointed. Confirmation. We're talking about wristbands. Nice. It only took 1 point before you were able to go away and we knew what you were doing, and you added this shape movement.
Versus
Fun. Fun frilliness. But you indicated with your finger. That I think is the language to keep. If I want you to know something and it's very specific, or it's on my body or something, point to it. For now.
I would say touch it. Because
I
as
was thinking
an
about
audience member, yeah.
Like if they're elastic,
As an audience member, I would be like, left hand? What are you
Oh.
if I were on the right, and I'd be clarification language of like everyone with their band on the right hand or something.
but like playing.
Like you actually, yeah.
Yeah.
It's about the band itself.
Imagine, Zizi, really quick, imagine some of us are wearing bands, some of us are not. You have no idea whether we're dancers or not, and we're on different wrists. You want to indicate something about the wristband. How might you do that?
This is kind of
Cool, pause right there. Thank you. So I'm highlighting these not to say like, that's the rule now. I'm saying like, let's be aware of these. The communication already shifted. I was already a little more confused in that one than previously, personally. Because it felt so like, almost like, I want to look at your wrist. I thought you wanted me to look at your wrist. Like, oh. And then it was a clear, and then you kind of went to each of us. So, these are, this is a language, a physical language that we will develop on our own. And we may not have 100% accuracy, but we will strive for like 97% accuracy. And I think we're well on the way there. So just to highlight, like, sometimes it's so intuitively obvious, and sometimes it's slippery. So thank you for sharing that. Other things I want to know are, I'm moving quick this time, but yeah, really nice how you maintained the group through your eye contact, through your gaze. That feels valuable because we were starting to do things and move, and it might be different than something else over there. So that was nice, those check-ins. I will say, like, I started to wonder about the differences in your states of energetic being, because I was getting like big encouragement over here, and I was getting like,
I was starting to do it.
no, actually I would say it's like you did it initially. You were like, you gave us that energetic confirmation, and then you no longer needed to indicate it. And I felt both worked. I was like, oh yeah, they know that I'm with them right now. And now I'm looking at you differently. Sometimes always attention to the face is like, I keep looking to the face. We may use that towards different ends, but just noting that. Last thing I think I want to say is, well, one question I arose was, great, like the navigation was like more clear. We had the memory of doing it once. However, I didn't remember every move. And I noticed that as soon as a group of people starts to do something, I'm doing it too. You know, I didn't know everyone's doing that. Okay. So there's an ease about that. That might not be a universal truth. But I think it's safe to say that when it comes to groups, if it's clear enough, once most people are doing it, it's pretty easy to join in. And that might be something people learn to do that we want them to do. There was a question though of like, we turned into this link and we were facing the mirror.
That means it's easier to learn.
And we were using the mirror.
Yeah,
I
was
did
just
take
thinking about that.
a step in front. The first time I did it, I took a step in front to be like a teacher.
Yeah.
So you
Right.
could see
Yeah.
just like one step.
I also was thinking that, like, if the leader in front, when they turn, it's like explicitly look at the person
Oh.
next to you, and so that it's like the choreography is that you're looking at each other, like you're allowed to look at each other.
I mean, you can. Sorry.
We want
Because if I'm looking at this, I can see.
Oh wait,
So you can- I can-
Another question is this do we need just one cast member to lead this game? Or do we need two, and should the two be next to each other to keep relationship? Or should the other leader be on the opposite end to like
That's a good
create
point.
a frame?
That's a good question.
What do you want to know?
Oh, well, I was just saying, like, the first time that we did it, he was talking, and then Laura, you were kind of dating, it reminded me of, like, a stewardess on an airplane.
Like the disembodied voice saying,
Yeah.
put your mask on, and
But
then
also just the energy that you were doing it with, and then I also mentioned, like, well, I know that you're children, so that maybe also is part of maybe feel that way, but yeah, kind of a combination of those two energies is what I was
Yeah. I think it goes to say something about like, there's a lot of communication that happens in the world that is nonverbal. And verbal language does not always have to be described. Like sometimes we communicate dually, our body's saying one maybe the moments are special when someone seems to mean what they say and looks like it. You know? Right? See? So that's an interesting politic, I think, of this work. And I'm just noting all of these things to say, like, it's not to specify in this moment. We're just kind of waking up, like, what are some of the boundaries here? We can be easy about these things. I think we can learn to be decisive and distinctive about things so that when the gray areas show up or if an accidental communication happens, we also know that we have the full intelligence of people to fall back on. We may have a language where we go, oh, not that, this, you know, or whatever it is. You know. That was really nice. Thank you for taking it there.
I have one idea, kind of like the shaky or something. It's like the prologue to the real danceable. Because today we're all three wearing imaginary legs that's close together. But what if it's like a bracelet person